Baruch here with genConnect, and we're joined today by Alfre Woodard. Alfre, thanks for being here.
Well, I'm happy to be here.
You've been vocal about the importance of arts education, and so many people are worried that arts education is falling by the wayside for many of our children. Why is arts education so essential for the future of the American dream?
Well, it's very much a part of why we are a superpower today. And I don't want to talk just about arts education. I want to talk about infusing arts into the curriculum, because that's the thing that we get hard numbers in growth from. And that is, I'm with the President's Committee on Arts and Humanities, and one of our focuses and one of our tasks from the President and the First Lady was to come up with how we can move forward and rescue our schools, which includes the majority of them, frankly, using art as a way to resuscitate these schools. And what they realized, and we realized, is that it was very much a part of the school system from the beginning. And that's one of the things that made us innovators. It was tapping into that, exercising that creative muscle. It doesn't matter whether you're a scientist or whether you are a teacher, whatever the creating software, whatever your discipline is, it begins with creative thinking. It begins with art and the exposure to and the practice of art. So we have a document that you can go on pcah.gov and see it. It's a 72-page document that's all the numbers. People think when you say arts that you're talking about playtime and like it's a luxury or a frivolity. But we have the hard numbers over some of the studies over 30 years in control circumstances, where, say, you'll have a class in San Diego. All of this is in there, so people should go to that. Really, the same school, the same grade, the same neighborhood, and 40 of those kids are allowed instrumental music, and 40 are not. And just how much higher the math scores of the kids that were playing music, how much higher they were than the ones that didn't have it. So that's one tiny example. The studies are from all over the country. What we realize is that people are keeping track, but no one had put them all together in a document, so that when you want to make the case to people that think it's playtime, you can say no. And as a matter of fact, it's a science, and here are the numbers. We even have pictures of the brain now where channels open up when you're playing music, or when you're painting, or when you are dancing. There are channels in your brain that actually we can see open up that make you more receptive to scientific thought, to mathematical thought, and it also increases retention in literature and history. So I'm on about, we're not trying to grow artists, because we all know you can't keep an artist down. They will surface somehow anyway. But what we are saying is that the full education, the whole education of the human being, has to involve arts, or it's like trying to run a marathon taking little sips of air. So what we intend to do with infusing arts in the education of every American child is to expand the possibilities for them. And the other thing is, for those that just really are not interested, in our schools, in the turnaround schools that we've had, we took 8 of the lowest performing schools in the nation, and over a 2-year period, the culture of the schools has turned around, and the test scores have gone up. Some of those kids come to school just so they can work on their trombone. Some of those kids come to school just so they can move across the floor. And once you get them hooked, once they get that confidence, then they're more open to chatting with you about the Napoleonic Wars or whatever you want to talk about.
Well, thank you, Alfre, for all that you're doing.
Well, I appreciate it. Thanks for talking to me.
Of course, thank you. And for more with Alfre, be sure to check out genConnect.